The notion that vaccines are propaganda and actually make you weak and sick is a claim that has been circulating on social media and other online platforms. Proponents of this claim argue that vaccines are not effective in preventing diseases and instead, they cause more harm than good. They believe that the pharmaceutical industry, in collaboration with governments and health organizations, is pushing vaccines as a means to control people's health and make profits. However, this claim is not supported by scientific evidence. Vaccines have been extensively tested and proven to be safe and effective in preventing infectious diseases. The development of vaccines involves a rigorous process that includes laboratory testing, clinical trials, and monitoring of side effects. The safety and efficacy of vaccines are continuously evaluated by regulatory agencies such as the FDA and the CDC to ensure that they meet the highest standards of quality. One of the main arguments made by those who claim that vaccines are propaganda is that they contain toxic ingredients such as mercury and aluminum, which can cause harm to the body. However, the amounts of these ingredients in vaccines are extremely small and are not toxic to humans. In fact, the FDA has set strict limits on the amount of these ingredients that can be used in vaccines, and manufacturers must adhere to these limits. Another argument made by anti-vaccine proponents is that vaccines can cause autoimmune diseases such as autism and multiple sclerosis. However, numerous studies have shown that there is no link between vaccines and these diseases. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) has conducted extensive research on the potential link between vaccines and autism and has found no evidence to support this claim. Moreover, the benefits of vaccines far outweigh the risks. Vaccines have been instrumental in controlling and eliminating many infectious diseases such as smallpox, polio, and measles. According to the World Health Organization (WHO), vaccines have saved millions of lives and prevented countless cases of disease and disability. In fact, the CDC estimates that vaccines have prevented over 732,000 deaths among children born in the last 20 years. It is also important to note that the idea that vaccines make you weak and sick is not supported by scientific evidence. In fact, vaccines work by stimulating the body's immune system to produce antibodies and immune cells that can recognize and fight off pathogens. This process can cause some mild side effects, such as redness and swelling at the injection site, but these side effects are usually temporary and resolve on their own. Furthermore, the pharmaceutical industry is not the only entity that benefits from vaccines. Vaccines are often developed and distributed in collaboration with governments, non-profit organizations, and healthcare providers. The costs of vaccine development and distribution are often shared among these entities, and the benefits of vaccines are widely distributed among the population. In conclusion, the claim that vaccines are propaganda and actually make you weak and sick is not supported by scientific evidence. Vaccines have been extensively tested and proven to be safe and effective in preventing infectious diseases. The benefits of vaccines far outweigh the risks, and they have been instrumental in controlling and eliminating many infectious diseases. While it is understandable to have concerns about vaccine safety, it is essential to rely on credible sources of information and to consult with healthcare professionals before making decisions about vaccination. By doing so, we can protect ourselves and our communities from infectious diseases and promote public health.